Cody here with Gung Ho Dog Training, and it is currently about 1:30 in the morning, and we just got a brand new puppy, 7-week-old female Labrador Retriever today. And I am a dog trainer. I have about 12 dogs currently right now in my kennel that I'm training. I've taken tons of puppies through the potty training process, and I just wanted to share with you guys some tips that I did today when we picked up our puppy and spent the rest of the day with our puppy, and now the night with our puppy. I just wanted to share with you guys what it looks like on day one, all the things that I did, and give you 10 tips that would help you to establish a bond with your puppy and really set them up for success in their training and just with their life as a pet. If you're new here, I'd invite you to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification so that when I do post new videos, you guys can stay updated. I would really love to take you through this process of raising Rue, which is our puppy, and just kind of showing you the steps that I take of how she grows up and how I'm going to train her very specifically for the tests and the titles that I hope to put on her pedigree. So if that's something you're interested in, you kind of want to watch me work through training this young pup, then definitely subscribe to the channel. So let's jump right in. There's 10 different things here. I just kind of was thinking through the day today. What are the things that I just naturally did out of habit and maybe other people wouldn't think to do? But some of these are, they're more obvious than others. The first one being a great example is I just put cuddle. And that's a great step of like just petting them, making your presence enjoyable. When they're with you, we want your puppy to feel safe. We want your hands to be safe. We want your hands to be a good thing. And so spending time with them, petting them, scratching behind their ears, that's going to be super important. Getting down on the ground with them, playing with them, definitely number one, super important. Number two would be going on an adventure together. Go outside, go for a walk somewhere where they can kind of explore, but then at the same time, you just keep walking to where they get a little bit of fear of like, oh my gosh, this is kind of an unknown place, but you are this one thing that they're familiar with, and so they'll start to imprint to you, or they'll start to follow you around, and again, that's going to establish a bond right there, is that they want to stay with you. And so just keep walking, walking through the leaves or the snow or whatever season you're in, just going on an adventure outside together and experiencing something new is going to be super good, because you're going to be that constant. And so taking that puppy out to a new experience, they're going to kind of revert back to you as a safety place because they've already spent time with you, but then hopefully they're going to go out and explore some nature, which is super good for them. Number three would be to feed them from your hand and also give them water from your hand. So I'd say the first week, plan on doing this the whole week. Don't even use a bowl or anything. Just fill your hand up with the food. Sorry, I'm blocking the light there, but it's 1:30 in the morning, so if I say anything weird or whatever, it's probably just because I'm tired. So fill your hands up with food and then offer it to the puppy, and that's going to establish a really strong bond. Them eating from your hands. Not only is it shown like, hey, my hands are a really good thing, but that's going to be super good. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm really tired. She just went down, so she was whining for a while, and I got her to be quiet. We'll talk about that in a second. So Yeah, and number 4 would be to start showing them what's okay to play with. So I like to use a little Kong toy. I get either the red one or the black one, something that's real durable, that's gonna last a long time. And I get the large size. I usually get one size larger than they recommend, and I just will show that to the puppy early on. The puppy's naturally gonna find something to play with, and so if we can just like jump right in and say, hey, you can play with this, that's gonna be super helpful for them. So showing them what they can play with, show them what's appropriate to play with. The next one would be start communicating with them about biting. Teaching bite inhibition is super important to a dog. The best way that a dog can learn actually is with other dogs. So getting the puppy some playtime with another puppy is super helpful. You'll always want to socialize your dog with someone that you know is safe. You want to have seen that dog with other dogs. You want to know 100% sure, especially with a young puppy, that this dog is going to be safe. But getting them socialized is super important, and them playing and wrestling and biting each other, chewing on each other's ears, that's going to start to teach about bite inhibition. So that's one way that's super helpful. But then the other one is just when you're playing with your hands with them and your hand goes in their mouth, just like gently move your hand back and forth and move it to the back of their mouth. As it gets back here, it's going to be uncomfortable for them, and your dog will shake its head like this and then pull your hand out and then bring your hand right back up and play with them. They might put their mouth over your hand again and just slowly move your hand back in their mouth, and you're teaching them right there that it is more comfortable to not have your hand in their mouth. And so this is going to prevent a lot of the nipping and biting, and then again redirecting them to whatever it is okay to play with. Number 6 would be introduce them to the shower or bathing. So what I like to do is either put them in the bathtub or the sink, and I will start feeding them, and they're like, hey, this is cool, a new spot, a little different. I'm getting food, so this is really cool. And then I'll just turn the water on just a little bit, and they'll be on the other side. They'll be a little bit a ways away from it. I just worked with Rue today in the sink. It worked out great. She stayed calm. Eventually, over time, I'm just gonna keep feeding the pup either their food, or I might have some peanut butter in my hand, and just gonna gradually, slowly get them closer to that water, and eventually having the water get on them. And it's just a nice, slow process. We really want dogs to be able to take a bath, and to not freak out about the bathroom. So doing that early on is super important. Number 7 is get super excited when they pee outside. So we really want to put a lot of positivity around going to the bathroom in the right place, and getting super excited when they go to the bathroom outside is gonna really encourage them. She's in the other room right now, so she's starting to whine a little bit. I might have to go take her out because it's been a little bit. Anyways, let's see if we can get through this real quick, and then I'll have to go take her out. But she goes to the bathroom outside, gets super excited. She goes to the bathroom in the house, just no reaction. Just clean it up, just keep moving along. Take her outside though to go to the bathroom, or him. Number 8 is keep them outside a lot and take them inside to explore only after they've gone to the bathroom outside. So a good way to prevent accidents in the house is if they just went to the bathroom outside, then yeah, let's hop inside the house, do some supervised playtime, and let them explore inside the house a little bit. We don't want to give your dog free range to the house. She might have to go to the bathroom. There's always a balance with potty training. It's like, do they have to go to the bathroom, or are they just not wanting to be alone in the crate? There is a potty training, a free potty training guide, a free beginner obedience guide on my website. It is gunghodogtraining.com. You can get that for free. I also have a video course. It's like $19 or something. It walks you through potty training, exactly what I would do with your pup if I had it, and how it's just a system that works. So if that's something that you need or are interested in, check that out. I also have a full beginner obedience video course that is very comprehensive. It has a lot of information, everything you need to build a foundation of obedience with your pup. So if you want to go to the website, there's a link down in the description. You can check that out. There's a lot of people been buying it. I'm getting great feedback from it, so check it out. Number 9 would be crate time. So we want them to spend some time in the crate. We want to crate train them. We want to make sure that at night they're sleeping in the crate by themselves, in a room by themselves. And this is really going to help them establish just some self-confidence, being by themselves. They are a pack animal, and so if they were in nature, they would be with their family all the time, 100% of the time. And when we have pets, that's not the case. You know, we go to work, we go to different functions, and the dog has to be alone sometimes. And so when that dog is alone, we don't want them to have anxiety. We want them to be calm and confident, and it starts with crate training. And so I crate train right away, go through that process. That's my beginner obedience video course as well. And then number 10 would be putting them in the upside down cradle position. This isn't necessarily about like establishing dominance or like pinning them to the ground or anything like that. It's just getting them to feel safe with you. And so putting, them right in your arm right here, laying them on your back, and they might fight it and not want to be on their back, but just kind of hold them there and until they settle in. Once they settle in, scratch their belly and just pet their ears and just let them be in that vulnerable position on their back, looking up at you, in your arms, and have it be a super positive experience. And that's going to really help the bond that you two have together. And I usually do that about once a day. If you got a couple more minutes, check out another one of my videos. They should be right here on the screen, and we'll see you later. So I gotta go take little Rue out to go to the bathroom. Yeah, we're almost at 2 a.m. right now. So yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it.